Hello guys. So this is a general message for Gemini. I'm going to try to make it a focus spread, like what needs to be focused on with this Capricorn season that's coming up. Okay, so you guys know my messages are timeless, even though I'm saying that it's for Capricorn season. Whenever you come across it, that's when it's for you. We are focusing on Gemini, the investigator, with this spread. Gemini, the characteristics would be curious, social, knowledgeable, analytical, intellectual, quick-witted, anxious, outgoing, inquisitive, easily bored, ruler of the third house. The dates would be May 21st to June 20th. If your birthday falls between those dates, you are a Gemini. This message is for you. Or you could just have Gemini anywhere in your birth chart, okay? Just make sure that when you are listening to the message, you are correlating it with where you have Gemini in your birth chart. So we're going to start off with a little bit of astrology. It's a focus spread. So we're going to ask questions around focus, what you should be focused on, where you're flourishing, that sort of thing. It is general, so it's not going to resonate with every single person. It's not about a relationship. I'm not trying to make it about a relationship, but if you feel like you need to get a message in regards to love, I mean, make it fit where it fits. All right. It's general. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, higher self. Calibrating this deck to tap into the collective energy of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and anything else. So, first thing I want to know is which area of Gemini's life will be most affected going into Capricorn season. Which area of Gemini's life will be most affected going into this Capricorn season? Or during Capricorn season? Which area of Gemini's life will be most affected during Capricorn season? Bottom of the deck is Mars, ambition. Okay. So that overall energy of that Mars energy, assertiveness, aggression, or you could have Gemini in your Mars sector. The card that comes out though is Neptune. Neptune is currently in Pisces, so illusions, mystery, okay? Neptune is all about confusion, imagination, dreams, artistry, spirituality, subconscious, intuition, clairvoyance, illusions, dreams, visions, depth, and consciousness. And Pisces, it rules Pisces, okay? So this is the area of your life that'll be most affected during Capricorn season. Make sure you check your birth chart to see where you have or what you have in Neptune. Okay, the placements. Again, if you ever need to look for your birth chart, I have a link in my description box that will take you to a site where you can get a free birth chart, okay? Which area will require focus and attention for Gemini? Which area will most require focus and attention? Ooh, 2. Bottom of the deck is the first house. So this has something to do with how you present yourself. This has to do with your rising sign, okay? Physical appearance, early childhood, personality, goals, desires, individuality, temperament, and natural tendencies. And this is the area that will require the most focus and attention. You got Jupiter and Chiron, abundance and healing. So I feel like there is definitely something that needs to be healed in order for you to get your abundance. Okay, whatever is owed to you. Jupiter is all about growth and expansion, higher education, philosophy, good luck, optimism, faith, generosity, and prosperity. And there's another look at it. It's traditionally ruled by Pisces and now ruled by Sagittarius, okay? Thursday is also Jupiter's day. Also, Chiron. It is the asteroid that is all about healing, okay? So, insecurities, wounds, vulnerabilities, deep-seated pain, teaching, powers, spiritual strength, difficulties, guilt, and transmuting. Also healing others. But heal yourself before you try to heal anybody else, Gemini, okay? I could tell you that firsthand. So, which area is Gemini flourishing in? Or will Gemini be flourishing in? And which area will Gemini be flourishing in for Capricorn season Which area will Gemini be flourishing in for Capricorn season? My kids are home, guys. Bottom of the deck is Uranus, breakthrough. And it's funny because the card that comes out is the first house, self, or your rising sign. So it looks like you're doing a pretty good job, because that first house is kind of like your personality. It's your appearance. It's how you come off to people. Okay, there's some sort of breakthrough that happens in Capricorn season where, I don't know, maybe there's some sort of self-love. Maybe that comes with healing. All right, so let's just see what comes out. Actually, I want to get a positive affirmation before we jump in, because anytime there's something that has to do with the focus spread or healing even, you never know what's going to come out. I just ask for messages that are accurate. What comes out is what comes out. So let's get one positive affirmation for Gemini for the month, or for the Capricorn season. Positive affirmation for Gemini. Positive affirmation for Gemini, please, for Capricorn season. Ooh. So I'm going to go ahead. Okay, what are all these? I'll read what the title is, but I'm not going to keep all of these. Okay. My power is absolute. My personal growth is unlimited. I am a magnet for loving kindness. I make a positive impact. I say what I mean. My words have power. I am in control. The law of attraction works in my favor. Now, the card that actually came out and flipped over, I am patient with myself and others. Okay? The universe works on its own time. By being patient, open, and understanding, you begin to strengthen your ability to accept things as they come. Trust that everything will happen exactly when and as it should. Okay? So let's get the message. Where do I want to put this? We'll put this here. We're just going to get like 3, maybe 4 cards if we need to clarify some advice, and then a potential outcome for this season. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, higher self. Can we please get messages for Gemini? Important messages for Gemini in regards to what they need to be focused on, or how we can help them focus. Messages for Gemini, please. I'm actually just going to let the cards come out, and then I will read them once all 3 or 4 are out. Messages for Gemini, please, for Capricorn season. Some of you guys are concealing your light, or you think you are, but people can actually see. Like some of you guys might be in hermit mode, or try to go in hermit mode for Capricorn season. Like try to really do some reflecting, some inner work, right? And no matter how much you try to hide from people, there's some people that still are like, okay, I know they're home, they're not really talking to me, or they want to be left alone. But there's still some people that are still like poking at you or trying to get your attention, but you're really trying to like focus on self, because I'm being shown a house with a light on, but just the outside. So that makes me think that the light is on inside. So you're doing the inner work, right? The lights are on inside, right? You're shining a light on your shadow, or shining a light on what's happening within. Can I please get 2 to 3 more cards for Gemini, please? Thank you. All right, there's 4. Bottom of the deck is the Magician. Okay, you have the power to manifest whatever you need, want, desire for Capricorn season. Believe it and you can have it. I don't know if this is supposed to be in the reverse or not. Okay, so we have the Star in reverse, the Hanged Man, the Devil, and the King of Coins in the reverse. So there's 2 cards in reverse, 2 upright, and the Magician's at the bottom of the deck. What's underneath him? Justice. Some of you guys could have been avoiding healing, or it might feel like you want to do the work, you want to begin the journey to heal yourself, especially with Chiron here, because that is what you need to focus on. Some of you may be trying to avoid that because something about your lifestyle or something about what you do now is it feels good or it's fulfilling. It's like temptation feels like it might be a little too strong, but this is causing you to be unstable, or it can cause you to be unstable if you choose to stay stagnant in the energy of not beginning the healing process, because the star is in the reverse along with the Hanged Man. Now, even though the Hanged Man is in the upright, he's still upside down, and you see this light around his head. So it's like, you know that you're supposed to be doing some healing, right? But you're holding yourself back from doing this. And they actually came out in this order. It's like you don't want to, or maybe you do, but something's kind of got its hold on you. So some of you could be dealing with a person, place, or thing that could be somewhat toxic, or just feels like comfortable, codependent, something. And it's hard for you to let that go, because letting that go is what's going to trigger your healing. It's like the beginning of you healing. You get out of this Hanged Man energy as soon as you let that go. And it's funny because that box is glowing, just like in the star card, if it were in the upright. Okay. So if you were to turn the box, if you were to get out of that toxic energy or that codependent energy or whatever the case may be, you would be able to begin the healing process. But right now the stars are in the reverse and the devil's in the upright. You can be dealing with an Aquarius or a Capricorn, or you may have it somewhere heavy in your chart. King of Coins is the last one, and it's in the reverse also. So this makes me feel like something is unstable, or there's no boundaries, like somebody doesn't have boundaries, or people don't respect your boundaries. I don't think they take you serious about your boundaries. But this is still in your progress. Like, this is holding you back. I don't know if it's other people or you that's holding yourself back, but you have the power to manifest whatever you need to move forward. So what advice can we give Gemini? Advice for Gemini. Advice for Gemini, please. Advice for Gemini. Thank you. Bottom of the deck is the Ten of Wands. Okay, so some of you guys are carrying things that you like, there's something in your way. Somebody doesn't know how to say no. Again, boundaries. So if people are always asking you for favors, looking for a handout, they feel like you can do it, it's causing you to be unstable. Like, how can this man see where he's going with all these books stacked up in front of him? Okay, your responsibility should be to you first. You're gonna have to let something go or prioritize, and make sure that you're one of the priorities on your list. And what comes out? Four of Wands, stability. So the advice is for you to get stable, Gemini. You can't carry everybody else's load. And if it's not other people, then it is you taking on a lot of different things instead of focusing on or prioritizing what needs to be focused on now. Okay, and the spread is about focus. So if you have a lot on your plate, try to take a look at what you're carrying, what's blocking you, what you can put down for now and go back for later. Okay, underneath that is the Six of Swords. Moving forward, literally moving forward, clearing the clutter, taking what you need, and moving forward. All right. Wow, then we have the Ten of Cups followed by the Ten of Coins. So much abundance and bliss can be yours, right? Same with Jupiter here. Jupiter and Chiron, crazy. Jupiter is about abundance. Chiron is about healing. And vulnerabilities there is the first word that I see when I pick this card up. So there's something that you need to heal. Somebody needs to learn how to say no. Somebody needs to learn how to create boundaries and actually stick to them. Find your stability and make sure you're a priority. You can't do everything for everybody. And if you're taking on too many things outside of yourself and your responsibilities, like trying to work too many jobs or trying to do everything at once. Like I know I have to get up and go to work, but I know they want me to hang out, and whatever the case may be. Prioritize so that you come out on top. That's how you're going to get your abundance. And you see that here. Put something down. Prioritize the things that you don't need so you can move forward. And when you do move forward, look at all the beautiful things that wait for you. The 10 of cups with the 10 of coins. Like, come on, guys. All right, so let's get a potential final outcome for Capricorn season. Should Gemini choose to focus on what they need to focus on? What's the potential final outcome for Gemini here? Oh, Gemini, I want nothing but the best for you guys. If nobody else wants you guys to win, I do. And that could be me being a Pisces, a fellow mutable sign, a fellow dual sign. But, you know, Pisces is all 12 signs rolled into one. I don't want anybody to lose. I want us all to win. And I know we're all going to get to where we need to go in perfect timing. But if I can help in any type of way, that's all I want to do. So what's the potential final outcome for Gemini, please? Thank you. I think you're going to have a revelation. I think you're going to come to realize that you can't carry it all. Like this that you're doing now is not stable, because the Tower is about an unstable foundation and things falling down because of the foundation not being stable, right? What card came out? The Queen of Wands. Okay. Confidence, boundaries, creation. Okay. It's like power, walking in your power. All right. There's not much else to say. That orange there represents the sacral chakra, creativity, energy. So maybe if you've been feeling drained, I feel like you're going to have like a wake up call. I feel like there's going to be a moment of clarity where you're just like, I can't keep doing this. It's going to bring me down. And you'd rather be celebrating life than dreading everything. Okay. So I hope that this message helps. I hope that there's some sort of clarity for what you should be or could be focusing on with this season. You guys know Capricorn is the daddy and the CEO of the zodiac. So there's infinite possibilities during this season. Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, which is all about hard lessons. So don't make it harder than it has to be. You have abundance waiting for you. You just have to get to healing yourself and make sure you're a priority. Okay? So I love you guys, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Bye, Gemini.